reports of Cerberus again, this time on Noveria. Go find out what they're up to. Walk away having cured the genophage, feeling like we actually done something. See if there's anything in this little star cluster. I don't think so. At least not yet, maybe later. Brings back memories from the first Mass Effect. Noveria. No surprise that Cerberus is doing something here, considering they have pretty strong ties with Noveria going all the way back to Saren days. Wouldn't doubt that they, at least in part, own just about every lab that's on here, doing their questionable research. Out from under the prying eyes of the law. No, I'm not going to do her ammo yet, but that'll probably be the next one. I have her using my cryo ammo more than anything else, really. But, either one of those looks pretty good. Now with their singularity, one does damage and the other one expands by 35% for 10 seconds. They don't usually last that long. I'm usually detonating those long before that, so you know what? In case I don't, we'll just let it do damage instead. And that's a tough one too. Let's go for overall damage, because I'm usually detonating those too.
Commander, the enemy has a strategic advantage in this sector thanks to the fighter squadron facility you're about to attack. We want to seize it, but their air defenses are too strong for a frontal assault. Losses would be too cost prohibitive.
How do you want me to handle this?
Go in the back, bring down their defenses so we can send in the troops. Good luck, Commander.
I have visual contact. There's a small platform above the main landing pad. I can drop you there, but it's gotta be now.
Let's do it.
This is potentially a twofold thing right here. I'm actually glad we came.
Commander, you'll have to find the command center to take down their defenses.
Keep an eye out for the command center.
They've seen us.
Alright, so one is we take Cerberus out of this particular area. Right, their ability to keep their eye on it with their fighter squadrons and stuff. And two, give the Alliance a foothold here on Noveria. Remember when we were here in Mass Effect 1, they made it clear that they don't like outside interference. They don't like prying eyes. In fact, the reason the companies come here is to avoid the law, essentially. The Alliance would be looked upon as the law, at least from a human standpoint. And now that we have a larger presence in the Council, then even more so. Considering Cerberus' recent actions on every front, though, I don't see why they're worried about the law whatsoever. They've made themselves their own law as far as that goes, but still, having a foothold on Noveria wouldn't hurt. This is a great multiplayer map, too. Actually, they all are. All the N7 maps. Brings back memories of my multiplayer days. There you go. That's what you get for hiding from me. Get out of here. See ya. There they go.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see if I can grab him. Come here. No! Take that. Cheat me out of a grab.
Looks like we found the control center.
No, it's funny. I'm sitting here contemplating whether I should upload this by itself because I consider it a short video, and I believe it's, what, 3 to 4 times longer than your average YouTube video? Although Let's Plays tend to be longer, you know. It's, we put up hour and a half, sometimes even, rarely, but sometimes almost 2-hour videos, and so 15 or 20 minute ones sure seems short by comparison. Whatever. It's all good as long as we're brutalizing the game, right? And picking up all the loot. That's what I'm talking about. Keep leaving those credits laying around. Go ahead and grab everything first. Integration protocols updated successfully.
Keep your eyes open. Getting close.
Integration protocols. That kind of leans towards them being specifically programmed. So this is kind of like Reaper indoctrination, but Cerberus version of it, but it apparently still works the same way. That's what I'm getting from that. How in the hell does the Lucid Man think he's gonna win with that crap? You know?
Damn it.
I don't know.
This'll take a while.
Commander, you've got enemies inbound and we can't wait. Someone's got to get those defenses down ASAP.
Javik, take the controls.
Save some of them for me.
Be ready, Commander. You're gonna get swarmed. Commander, I've been flushed from cover. Retreating to minimum safe distance.
No problem. Cortez, get out of there.
We'll wait for your all clear, then relay to the strike force.
Javik has great complementary powers, but Liara has a much quicker cooldown. Notice her warp is almost ready again.
This machine just cut all communications.
Just bring down their defenses. We'll worry about that later.
Remember what all directions they come from exactly. I don't know if you're in multiplayer, they spawn like literally everywhere. Take that. This is my airbase now. Oh. Nice. They all just switched to singularity. I guess she just did that on her own? Probably because it was the last power she used, maybe?
Defense system deactivated. General Order 7/7 triggered. Establish contingency defenses.
Commander, the enemy is deploying to the landing pad.
That's what we need to go.
That's right. Punch him in the face. I'm assuming now it gets real. Engineers. Let's see if we can get to them before they set up any turrets. Yep. Off. It's my ladder. Nice. If you notice, a lot of times they're blowing up as I get there. Warp and apparently even the start channel are basically instant. And so, as I'm flying through the air in my biotic charge, I'm essentially hitting the left and right on the D-pad. And either one that has a power available, it triggers. Now, with Javik's cooldown being a little bit slower, his is ready about every other time that Liara has one available. But that means when his is available, seems like about half the time, he triggers Liara's biotic before I can even get there. Even if I'm in midair, and so they get a...
Talk to me when you get
course. That could be the end of the fight.
Shepard, look out!
Give it everything you got.
Wouldn't be a Cerberus in-mission fight without some atlases, right?
As you wish.
But anyway, a lot of times, or about half the time, they'll trigger their own stuff before I even get there, which is fine. Go in, pound him in the face, finish him off. Oh wow, he pre-fired me. Son of a bitch. Cheap bastard. Prime him, please. See, they triggered each other's stuff. And the next time, Liara probably finds this guy by herself. And then the time after that, once again. But even so, even if they don't trigger each other, then one of them is usually there to have whatever my target is prime. So it works out really well. Although this guy's hitting point blank and I cannot get a charge on him. So I think sometimes certain things are just gonna happen, even though we don't see the animation for them. I think the computer like gets its turn to hit me, so to speak. Man, let me charge him. That's always saving right there. There we go.
I think it's over, Shepard. Anyone wounded?
That shouldn't matter.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Coming in to pick you up.
According to Javik, if you're not dead, you should still fight. Period.
This was a major victory, Commander. A crippling blow to Cerberus operations in this sector. Now all we have to do is maintain control of the facility.
Cerberus won't make that easy.
And we won't make it easy on them. Thanks to you, we can use their own defenses against them. Tell your team they did good, Commander. You should be proud.
Thank you, sir.
That's all. Hack it out.
I wonder if they got Vivian's character in Inquisition in part from Javik's character here, because they're a lot alike. Both in kind of imperialistic, arrogant, but set in their ways. Like, if nothing else, they may be brutally honest, but they're honest, you know?
Fighting the collectors while the council sat and watched.
And now they're killing civilians and attacking our allies.
You've got new messages, Commander. Commander? Commander?
But yeah, they're really similar. They say what they mean and mean what they say. I'll give them that. Meet Liara in my quarters. Oh, yeah? Blue alien sexy time, maybe? Feed my fish. Something you do not want to forget to do in Mass Effect 2. I also want to look at some of my new stuff. Alright, so I've got a slight power damage power recharge, but it's a 5% power damage boost, whereas I believe my shields give me more force with my Nova. It's a tricky trade-off. A little extra shields and some extra power from that. I guess I'll go with that. It's hard to pass up anything along the lines of power damage, but I think there'll be some stuff later. Specifically shoulders, arms, and legs that deal with power. Or shields. Either way. Like I say, I'll take both. We were going to head to the Citadel, and we still will. Maybe when we get there, we'll be able to find some new stuff, new stock. I think since we took care of everything on Tuchanka, probably be able to.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
Put down the truth. Good, bad. Don't leave anything out. Let history be the judge.
I'll give them the facts. Let me just delete all these breathless passages on your heroics.
You writing anything I can't live up to?
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
It's good to have a crew I can trust.
Maybe we don't always say it so plainly, but we're proud to be here, Shepard. And proud of you.
Thanks.
I just figured something out. Liara's hesitation to ever get any closer than just friends. Where even if we have an attachment, there's still a distance there. I just figured it out. She knows she's going to lose Shepard. Either by outliving Shepard, because Liara's only 100 out of 1,000-year sorry lifespan, or in this war, one way or another. And she's going to have to see that. And she's still young. Hard for her to deal with. I just figured that out. It's probably very obvious to some way back when at the very beginning of the game, but just kind of dawned on me. Amazing. It's moments like that that make this game beyond special. Doesn't really get a lot better than that. Anyway, look at these star systems now being harassed by the Reapers where they weren't there before. I guess it's because we finished up everything on Tuchanka. Counts as the next stage of the story or whatever. But I'm going to go look around there, see if we can find some stuff that maybe we can drop off once we get to the Citadel. And then I'll just meet you guys there, and we'll go meet with the Solarian Counselor and see what else is up, see if we can't buy some new stuff. Go shopping, right? If you want to subscribe, click that button up top, and if you want to catch any of the Mass Effect playthroughs in the trilogy, you can click any of those boxes. Should send you straight to the playlist. Appreciate you hanging out, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.